OSU professors can say their work impacted virtually every ag producer in the state, as well as saving lives. But Dr. Ron Elliott can.
Probably as a junior in high school, I had already figured out what I wanted my major to be. I liked math and science, and I liked my ag background, so I put those together.
Ron Elliott received his bachelor's and master's degree from the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign.
I decided that when I was in my master's program. I thought, it looks kind of cool to be a faculty member. I think I'd enjoy that and being with the students all the time. I was getting near the completion of my PhD, so I went on interviews, and I interviewed 4 different places. The first one was Oklahoma State. It turned out to be my winner. I felt like there were great opportunities here. It just felt like a good fit, and I focused primarily on irrigation topics, and specifically crop water use rates. How much water do plants need? How often should you irrigate, and things like that.
Dr. Elliott was frustrated by the lack of accurate and timely temperature and rainfall data within the state. He began to think of a better way to help Oklahoma producers.
At the same time, there was a group in Norman, National Weather Service and other federal employees, along with University of Oklahoma meteorologists, that had the idea of a statewide network, primarily in response to some floods in Tulsa, some severe flooding there.
Working with Governor Henry Bellman, that group created the Oklahoma Mesonet, which is considered the gold standard in weather monitoring across the nation.
Mesonet is an automated weather system for the state of Oklahoma. We've been operating for over 30 years, collecting real-time weather information out in the field from every county in the state.
We're the only weather network for the whole country that is a joint operation between the 2 state universities. That partnership has allowed us to combine the weather expertise from the University of Oklahoma with the agricultural expertise from Oklahoma State University.
In honor of his work, the Mesonet dedicated a demonstration site at the Botanic Garden at OSU to Dr. Elliott, and together with his irrigation research, he's been involved in more than 167 published scientific works. The American Society of Agricultural and Biological Engineers made Dr. Elliott a fellow in 2002, and he received the John Deere Gold Medal Award back in 2011. However, Dr. Elliott's commitment to his department and the university was not limited to his teaching and research.
I started to think maybe I could make a bigger impact in administration, and I found that I took enjoyment out of the success of others, and I thought in a department head role I could help facilitate that success of students, faculty, staff. And I guess the clincher on it was my colleagues asked me to apply, my fellow faculty members, so I took the plunge.
Dr. Elliott started in 2001 and remained department head until his retirement in 2010. During his time, he more than tripled the total number of student scholarships per year. Dr. Elliott returned to administration for a few years by serving as interim department head for horticulture and landscape architecture.
He did such a good job that we just couldn't keep him away and ask him to come back and be the head of horticulture and landscape architecture. And that's pretty unique. You don't see many individuals that have the skill set, not to be, much less to be the head of one department, but to come back and be the head in an entirely different department in a different discipline. And I think it really speaks to Ron's unique talents and skills as a leader and as an administrator.
He and his wife have also established the Ron and Judith Elliott Endowed Scholarship.
Well, we saw firsthand the students that we had in the department and felt a sense of ownership, I guess, in the department and wanted to continue to succeed. And we just thought it was a good way of, like I said before, investing in the future. But really a lot of others donated to it, and that humbled us a great deal. So the principal in the scholarship is not just money from our family, it's a lot of different donors, and that was really gratifying.
I think Ron is highly deserving of any kind of appreciative award he gets with all of the hard work, all of the years he put into OSU, the Mesonet program, irrigation, and other aspects. Well-deserved award for Ron.
Celebrating Ron Elliott, 2024 champion for OSU Agriculture.